In fact, because the school was way out of town, about 18 kilometers away from the city center, we had to tell ourselves, what would it take parents to drive or to allow their kids to come all the way 18 kilometers from city center to your school if there are other schools in Kumasi? So that meant that you had to create something that was unique, that stood out, and that really is what propelled ICS. So if there was anything to say about thinking business, thinking about success, it was more about how can you differentiate what you deliver from what is out there, because you're already in a disadvantaged position. You are way out of town, and you would have to have a product, a service, and a campus that is different from what people are used to allow people to want to come to you.
That's right.
And that is what we try to deliver. So the campus design by this American renowned architect was great, right? And then the training and investment in teachers was also on point. So when you have a nice campus and the content in the classroom in terms of teacher delivery is good, then people are willing to go all out. It doesn't matter how far the place is, to be able to get it. Of course, we had to use bus services so that parents are not too inconvenienced. But that was really the thinking from day one, that why would people travel that far to Pechi if what they have or what you have is same as what is in town?
Just the differentiation.
There has to be a differentiation. And that has been the way we have operated. And that, in a lot of ways, was what made us also want to come to Accra, because coming to Accra, and I'll get into that, I'm sure we'll get into that, we knew, all along everybody knew we were Kumasi school. And Accra had great and well-respected international schools. Talk about the Lincolns, the SOSs, the GIs, the Soul Clinics, the Roman Rage, and all of that. So how dare you, a Kumasi school, to want to come? I mean, no school in modern history in Ghana had dared to move from one major city to the other.
Connected Minds Podcast.